Bonjour. Today I'm going to share with you one of the most proud moments in my life that created change. Well, there is many moments that I can recall of a proud moment in my life. There is one particularly that always bring me tears and tears of joy for sure when I recall it. And interesting enough, that moment was considered to many a rebellion. I was a young girl in Catholic school, and we were required to wear short skirts even during the winter month. And some were freezing temperature. And we had no tights. We were not allowed to wear tights. No exception made. So needless to say, we were freezing. We were very cold. And one day, I just had enough. And I remember thinking, this isn't right. Why are they doing this to us girls? So I told my classmate, wear pants tomorrow. And yes, I had that power already in my younger days to move people. So some did, and others wore stockings under their skirts. The nuns and the priests were furious. I was punished for what they called instigating a revolt. Oh, yes. And at that time, I didn't know that anything would come out of this other than my punishment. I certainly wasn't trying to change school policy. I simply understood we were cold. And so something that did not make sense to me. And deep down, I trusted what I knew. Then something interesting happened. The following winters, pants were allowed, while I was thrown out of that school. Meanwhile, and that is why this remained one of the most proudest moments in my life. Not because I got in trouble, not because I stood up to authority, but because something changed to this day. Girls were allowed to wear pants in the winter. And it taught me something I have carried with me all my life. Sometimes change begins with one person being willing to say, this doesn't feel right. There must be another way. We often think we need to have the perfect plan before we can create change. We think we need permission. We think we need everyone to agree with us. We think we need to know exactly where our action will lead. We think, oh boy, this is going to get me in trouble. Do I have the courage to do it? But sometimes we simply need to listen to what we already know. That little girl didn't have a strategy. She was just aware. She trusted what she saw and knew, and she acted on it. Sure, it took courage, but perhaps that is one of the most important things that I've learned about creating change. Sure, you need courage, but you don't always create change by knowing exactly what will happen. Sometimes you create a change by trusting yourself enough to take the first step and let its course run. Let me just say this now. The punishment did not matter to me. The change did. And I think that it is still true to this day. When you come back to yourself, listen deeply and trust what you know. You may discover that you have more power to create change than ever realized. And sometimes all it takes is one person willing to say there has to be another way.